Welcome back, Commander.
I don't normally do these when I'm walking to work, but I forgot to do one last night really. So, quite stressed at the moment. My bank didn't deactivate my old card. They have now, but when I changed my title. So, that's caused fun. So that stressed me out a bit. And I've still got to finish stuff for a project for next week that goes live at work. But it should all be fine. It's also -8 right now. So, not fun. So the weather is not much better. It's still as cold as this morning, but I think it's actually colder now. And it's not snowing. So what I wanted to talk about was kind of something that happened actually at the end of the last kind of vlogging week. So last Tuesday night, I got an email from my bank, which is fraud. Turned out it was. And it turned out they kept an old bank card active after I'd received the new one and used the new one, which I didn't even know happened, but apparently it does. Yeah, that was stressful, and it still is stressful because it's still not fully resolved yet. So that's the thing. Thanks to whatever dickhead decided to do that. Although you were stupid enough to use it in a lot of places that I know have CCTV, so if they are passing it to the police, then I guess you're kind of fucked. So, karma. So I feel like the next week might be quite hard. Ignoring the whole money thing.
Insufficient funds.
I feel like it's kind of like I've got what I want.
Mission accomplished.
And now it's kind of a case of how do I keep up that momentum to kind of keep going and not be let down by like anything that comes my way to kind of bring down this positive mentality that I have. And I think it's going to be quite tough, you know, after like 2.5 years waiting and then amazing month to what? And it's weird. It's like, it's a positive nothingness I'm going into now. Like, it's a nothingness I can build myself into and create what I want to and be the person who I've always wanted to be. Whereas before it was like, this is a nothingness and you're just going to have to wait and find out who you are. And it's still kind of messing with my head a little bit, which I didn't anticipate. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I've got to do some writing, some stuff actually for work, even though it is 9 o'clock. I'm sad. So yeah, I've got to go do that. I'm off work tomorrow anyway. Depending on the snow, I might pop in because I actually have something at work I need to do as well. But yeah, we'll see, because weather's probably gonna be quite bad. If not, I might just try and relax tomorrow, because that would be good. Anyway, see you later. Bye. Hey everyone. So, not too sure what my hair is doing today. It's kind of weird. It's like kind of straight, but you can tell it's starting to resist and go back to its evil curly ways. But still kind of nice. I've bought some new shampoo. You can't see it, I've just realised, but it's on the bed behind me. My friend Charlie, who did my hair, recommended me to get, so I have done that and for once taken someone's recommendation on how to care for my hair, because I actually want my hair to be nice now and grow nicely so I can have really nice long hair. So most of my stress this week that I've had has come from my bank. So that whole fraud thing that was going on,
Insufficient funds.
that was a mess. Seems to have reached its natural conclusion now. I'm feeling less stressed about it, but I have written a large complaint to my bank. Part of that though was due to last year they told me I was not allowed to change my title from my previous gender to Ms, as I am now, and they should have done. And when I went in to do it last week, they weren't the most helpful. It wasn't the best experience I've ever had, let's put it that way. So that's kind of gone into my complaint. It's kind of just been a few failings over the past year that to me weren't particularly acceptable. So I've kind of written that as one complaint, and then this whole fraud thing has just gone as kind of the cherry on the cake for the complaint. So we'll see what happens with that, but at least it's off my shoulders now. It's just they've got to respond to it, and we'll go from there. Other than that, work's going quite well, or at least it feels like it's going quite well. I say well, I don't mean like there's any prospective promotion or anything right now, but I'm coping with my job. It's a call centre, so there's not really a lot I can do to make it a glamorous job, but I'm getting by, and I feel like I really am getting by now, rather than before I was barely surviving. And I guess a lot of that is to do with how I've started to view myself, and it's amazing how such a small change like starting hormones has affected that. And like before, I constantly compared myself to cisgender women and other cisgender people, really, and how their lives went and their relationships went, and also how I think they should be perceiving me. And I've kind of realised I shouldn't give a fuck what someone thinks of me, whether they're cisgender, transgender, gay, straight, bi. It doesn't matter what you think of me and what I should be and how I should act. What matters is how I view myself and how I respect myself and how I love myself. And until I can respect myself and love myself, how am I ever going to have a sustainable, loving relationship? And I'm not. So I've kind of realised to just stop caring about that. And there are like two people in particular who kind of really made me realise that really over the last 2 months. And it's made such a massive impact to me. And there's been a few other people who have had less impact but have been a fantastic support network. So, yeah. I mean, it's not something I'm kind of through yet. It's something I'm still, like, definitely exploring and learning about. But I think it is a positive thing. And although there's going to be some absolute shit when I'm going through this. Like, there's going to be times when I'm questioning the woman I'm going to be and how I'm going to be and how my relationships will be with other people and what sort of relationships I want with other people. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of shit, but I'm glad I'm starting to realise that actually the first person I should respect is myself, and the first person I need to love is myself, because I haven't loved myself in a long, long time. And I'm starting to get to that point where I wake up most mornings, do my makeup, and think, you know what, you look damn good, girl. And I put on my clothes and I'm like, you're not fat. You're not ugly. So, yeah. It's quite late. It's about 9 o'clock. I've just finished doing a load of work at home, which I've done ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow my project thing launches. So, yeah. Let me know how it goes. I realised I probably should have clarified I'm going to the pub with a friend. So today's been kind of shit. I was going to meet my friend, and long story short, we've been kind of seeing each other for about 5 months. And at one point we kind of agreed we were dating, and then we weren't, and then we were just kind of friends. And now we are not together in any capacity, and we're just friends. And it's okay. I mean, I'm glad we're still friends. They're like my best friend. I'll speak about this properly. Just, it's really cold and it's raining, and I've got my big day at work tomorrow, so I need to go home and sleep ready for that, because I need to go in before my shift to make sure things are okay. So I've just got my food. I'm actually back at on my road now, and I don't think I'm ready to really talk about this properly, because this is not just about this one person, but it's a whole area that I don't think I'm ready to talk about. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get in bed. I think I'm gonna watch some Community or Sense8, probably Sense8. And I'm probably gonna have a good cry. A very good cry. And then I will just go to work tomorrow and be a fucking badass, get through the day, and see how we go. But I think this is something that's going to take a while for me to talk about. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm on my way to work. It's the day after, obviously, what happened. Feeling kind of crap, but gonna rock it today. Done my hair in pigtails for some reason, which I haven't done for about 6 months. Just figured I'm just gonna go for something different today and fuck everything. It's gonna be a good day. I will make it a good day. I'm not gonna let this one thing just get in my way and say it's more complicated than just this one person, but yeah, I really need to go to work, so bye. So today went pretty good actually. It was exhausting. I think my medication is making me a bit tired. I'm not sure. It's hard to know. It's hard to know if you're just really tired or whether it is actually the medication. But I am really tired today. Obviously I'm emotionally exhausted anyway, so who knows. But yeah, work went really well today. And I got quite a lot of satisfaction from work today, so that's made me feel quite good. Hey, so Tuesday, so it's the end of my vlog week, which is kind of my week now, and there's been some positives and some extreme negatives. So I guess the main negative is the whole breakup thing, whether it's a breakup or not a breakup, whatever it is. That's probably the main thing that's really affected me. It's been hard. It was especially hard for that to happen and then for me to go home and go to work and have an amazingly busy, long, stressful, but ultimately very rewarding day yesterday, and then deal with that person telling me how miserable they were this morning. That was tough. Very, very tough. And then I was meant to see them tonight as friends, because we're still friends, and they bailed on me. So now I'm kind of like, are we friends? Are we not? Because I don't actually know what you really want from me. So yeah, that was not great. So let's look at the positives, because as I said, I'm really trying to stay a positive new woman. So first thing, as someone told me today, they've noticed how nice my makeup has been and how colourful it's been. So that has made me feel really good. Second thing is, some people have commented about how well I've been dressing recently and how I look a lot happier. Third thing is, I asked for some feedback from someone who had told me previously that I can be quite difficult to work with and quite confrontational, and they said I look a lot happier and they don't have any comments on me anymore, which probably means that I'm not very confrontational and I'm actually easy to work with. Final thing for me, I guess, would be that I'm starting to acknowledge my own capability and I'm not limiting myself. I'm not letting my transness be a barrier for me to be able to accomplish anything. Whereas before I definitely was allowing myself to limit me, just from having that label. And it's absolutely fucking crazy that I was doing that, but I was. So I'm learning not to do that now. I'm tired, like, every day, and I think it's just adjusting to medication. I don't know. It could be psychosomatic, so like a placebo, I don't know. But I feel physically very tired, and I am like literally falling asleep. I've fallen asleep at my desk where I am right now about 3 times in the last week. I've never ever fallen asleep at this desk before, even when I was doing my fucking dissertation for university. So that's quite shocking to me. But I have also had an extremely stressful period. So I'm not sure whether it's medication or tiredness, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. Mentally, I think I'm doing great. Considering everything that's been happening, I'm actually holding it together. And I don't feel scared, and I feel like I'm going to get through all of this. But that's this week. Next week, I could have a breakdown. But I don't know. I feel very, very confused right now. because there's just so much going on. I don't really know how to process it. So I did buy myself a dress. And that was kind of just a reward for myself. I don't really praise myself on much, so it was just a reward for saying well done at work and for keeping it together. But I think that's probably it for this week, really. And let's see how next week goes.
Battle control terminated.